This your boy Spoken, aka JB, but I always say JB, aka Spoken. But yeah, let me make sure my microphone on. All right, cool. But yeah, man, I'm doing a reaction video to this time Paternity Court. All right, Paternity Court. Woman admits to 6-year-long affair and 12-year marriage. All right, guess she was married to dude for 12 years, and you know she had something running. So let's go ahead and see what it's all about. I'm gonna try not to do too many pauses, but you know, we're gonna see what it's all about. We're gonna see what we're working with. But first, I'm doing a reaction to a little court case, huh?
Please be seated.
Morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
This is a case of Robinson versus Fuller.
Thank you, Jerome. Good day, everyone. Mr. Robinson, after a 12-year relationship with the defendant, she confessed that your 3-year-old son, Brandon Jr., may not be your biological child. Now you say your engagement to Miss Fuller is broken off and your heart is in ruins because of the possibility you may now lose your son, too.
Yes, Your Honor.
Miss Fuller, you admit that you were indeed sleeping with another man at the time Brandon Jr. was conceived.
Yes, Your Honor.
Furthermore, you acknowledge you hid your doubts about paternity from Mr. Robinson.
Yes, Your Honor.
Additionally, Mr. Robinson, you are asking the court to award you $100 to pay the fee to change Brandon Jr.'s name if indeed the results reveal you are not his father and you have to move on without him.
Yes, Your Honor. Yes.
So,
Damn.
Mr. Robinson.
This is a little trifling little case right here, huh? Trifling case that we got here. All right. Let's see what we working with.
Did you find out Brandon Jr. may not be your biological son?
It was maybe 6 months. 6 months. My son was 6 months. We had to separate because we had to move.
So you all were in a relationship?
We were in a relationship.
Baby was...
He look like a sleep ass nigga, you know what I'm saying? But he look like a good dude, but he look like a sleep ass nigga. A lot of times when y'all dealing with people, man, y'all gotta look them straight in their eyes. They don't say the eyes are the window to the soul for nothing. You know what I mean? So when you dealing with people, look them in the eyes and that'll tell you a lot of what you're dealing with. But you gotta understand and you gotta practice that shit. You know, it takes a lot of practice when it comes to human behavior and, you know, body language.
What? Born?
Yep. And we were living
6
together.
6 months in?
6 months in, we had to move. We fell on some hard times. Okay. Respectively, we moved back to, I moved back to my mom's. She moved back to her mom's. Okay. The day that it happened, it just so happened to be a birthday party also. Okay. I take him to the birthday party. Later on, after the party is over, I drop him off at his grandmother's where I thought Miss Fuller would be. Okay. When she didn't come down, that was fine. It was okay. I just dropped him off to his grandma. The next day comes, and I call. No answer. So I'm like, what's going on? I'm like, okay. So another day passed. I'm calling all day the next day. No answer. I'm like, man, what's going on? So maybe a day or so, I'm starting to get these phone calls, but they're private. But I'm not answering them. But the private phone calls are coming like every hour on the hour. So finally, you know, after so many private calls in a row for so many days, you know, I pick up the phone, and she's on the line. She's like, hey, I'm about to be at Tower City. Can you meet us there? Me and Brandon. At first I'm mad. I'm like, no. I hang up. She called back. And, you know, I get on the phone or whatever. Had to get myself together, you know, gather my thoughts, get myself together. And I was like, okay, I'll meet you. But really I was thinking about, you know, my son.
So how did you find out that Brandon Jr. may not be your son? When did you get that news?
He asked me when I contacted him if Brandon was his.
So wait, when you were calling from the private number all those days and you finally got through, he asked you on the phone or he said, meet me and I want to talk about this?
He asked me on the phone. He was mad at me and he was upset. He was wondering where we had been that whole week. And,
Man, look, man, let me tell you. She catching the whole flu, all right? Y'all don't pay attention to them tears. Them tears are the same shit that get a lot of motherfuckers cased up, and the reason why a lot of people are manipulated because they see fake ass hoe tears like these, all right? Now, I'm not ishing on my ladies out there, on my real ladies out there that's solid. Holla if you hit me. But this girl right here with this wig she got on, whatever the fuck that is, a lace front or something. She had the whole flu, all right? The whole flu is basically when you out here popping that pussy illegally, you know what I'm saying? Illegally meaning that you in a monogamous relationship or, you know, a marriage or something like that, and you got kids and shit. And you over here on the next dick. Now it comes to find out that this baby might not be his. So she caught the whole flu. She ran off and she felt embarrassed. And you know, she couldn't really look him in the eye. I'm telling you, that's exactly what it was. She couldn't look the man in the eye. She couldn't face herself. She couldn't look herself in the mirror. So she caught the whole flu. It's called rehocating. All right, rehocating. Check my video, the whole manual. It'll give you all the manuals of what it is. All right, that's the street Bible, the whole manual. So she tried to rehocate.
Where were you that whole week?
I had left to go be with the guy that I thought that could be his father.
So let me ask you this. What got in your mind to where when she finally called you from the private number, is Brandon Jr. my son? How did you come to that realization that could be an issue?
Why would you just disappear? Where did you go?
Cause she tried to fucking rehocate.
Started looking like the other guy to me when he was 6 months. I have a picture.
Jerome, may I see that, please?
To me, he just didn't look.
Okay, now
He didn't
the
look like
pieces are
neither
coming
one.
together.
He didn't look
Pieces are
like
coming together.
he didn't look like neither one of us to me at the time.
And that's why the disappearing act happened, because I
was feeling guilty.
Oh.
It just was getting to me.
She'll feeling guilty. You see, you hear that? You hear that? She'll feeling guilty.
And I couldn't look at him every day.
Couldn't look at him every day.
And I lied to him all this time.
No.
Sorry.
Don't catch them whole flu now.
So when Brandon Jr. started looking like the other guy, what did you say to Brandon Sr.?
I didn't really say anything. We was struggling at the time, so we had to move. And I didn't want to go back to my mother's. And I just thought, at the time, I thought it was a better move for me.
You didn't want to go back to your mama, but you wanted to go to the nigga who you probably thought was the daddy, but you didn't want to go to a close family member, so you went to a nigga. This is how you know. It's either one or two. She caught feeling for old boy, or it was just all about the dick. I'm going to say it was all about the dick. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? For something to be going on for 6 whole years. But for her to take the whole baby over there around that nigga too? I don't know, man. There's some feelings involved in that motherfucker. God damn.
It wasn't.
So the truth is, while you all start struggling financially and all this was going on, you all trying to figure out where you going to live, deep down inside, you're looking at your baby going, he does not look like this man.
Yes.
He looks like the other man. But you kept the whole relationship a secret. Hence, the private number. And all the while, Mr. Robinson, you're bonding with this baby is named after you.
Oh, yeah.
It's your son.
Sleeping on my chest at night. Just everything. I barely move. I would sleep like this. Real quiet, real
I know that move. Real still.
And he just would lay on my chest and he would sleep.
He's the only guy my son knows as a father.
So that's my son. That's all. If he ran in here right now, Daddy, 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 he just gets so excited every time he sees me. I have pictures, if you would like to see.
Okay.
With us bonding.
Jerome, please pass that evidence up to me.
Okay. Yeah, that's my guy.
Damn.
That's the first time I held him and fed him.
So you love this child.
Oh.
This is your son. And until he's 6 months old, you have absolutely no idea
None, Your Honor. None.
that he potentially couldn't be your son.
Oh, no way that I would ever have thought that, Your Honor, that he wasn't mine.
Damn.
If you want more episodes of Paternity Court, make sure to subscribe and click on the notification bell.
That shit crazy.
Now, this is his birth certificate. You put your name on here?
Yes, I signed it. That boy changed my life. Brandon changed my life. I was on my way to some bed.
Hey, boy, go in the room. No, go to bed. Go to bed. Go to bed. I don't care. Go to bed. Stay in that bed too. My son, I'm trying to make him take a nap. He needs to start listening. Stay in that room. And don't get out that bed.
When he was born, it's just like, I gotta stop.
Brandon Jr. is 3 now.
3.
So you spent the next 2.5 years continuing to bond.
Yeah. And then we had a falling out, like serious falling out. She got on social media on my phone, okay, but didn't close it. Forgot to close it. So I'm sitting on the couch. I'm about to jump on my Facebook, but I'm looking at posts, my social media or whatever. I'm looking at posts like, wait a minute, this ain't mine. You know what I'm saying? So instantly I get kind of nosy, you know what I mean? And I start going in inboxes, reading inboxes. So I'm reading these inboxes, but she sent the one message to the guy, and I guess that's when she went to go live with the guy, saying that he didn't look anything like me and that she needed his help.
Damn.
You saw a message that basically said, the baby doesn't look anything like Brandon C.
Man, this half a triplet.
Right.
So I need your help.
Need your help.
And how old was Brandon Jr. at that time?
1.5. About to be 2 in like the next month.
So this was almost 1.5 years later.
Yep.
Does that open the wound again?
Definitely. It did.
So what happened?
I got upset. Okay. Well, actually, I sat down on the couch at first. I was like, So I handed her the phone. I was like, read this. So she reading it, you know. She kind of got a little look on her face or whatever. And I got up after that. And I went to the washer. And I started taking the clothes out the washer and out the dryer and all of that stuff. And I was like, get out. But I'm like, leave Brandon.
Whoa.
Because you got to work tomorrow anyway, and it was my day to keep him anyway. No. But I'm putting the clothes outside the house.
All right, so you putting her clothes outside the house.
But we had some neighbors outside, okay?
Okay.
So it spills from in the basement to outside. So we're outside, and we're yelling, screaming back and forth at each other. Well, I'm doing most of the screaming, you know what I'm saying, and yelling or whatever. And the neighbors called the police.
All right.
We had a domestic disturbance out of that.
So why were you still talking to this guy where he would find these emails?
I met the guy a long time ago, like years ago, and we started seeing each other. And I don't know, I just still kept talking to him or whatever, but
Bitch!
It was off and on.
What the fuck you mean you don't know you just kept talking to him? It was off and on. Well, that shit was a real relationship.
For about 8 years.
8 years? What the fuck?
Around the time.
It went on for how long?
It was like 8 years off and on, but it wasn't like
8 years off and on?
Yes.
Oh, until what time?
So around the time I got pregnant with my son, that's when I stopped. My son is like, I wasn't supposed to have kids.
What do you have?
Miracle.
What do you have there?
A calendar.
A calendar. Jerome, please.
I wasn't supposed to be able to have kids, so my son
this
was
is a
like a
calendar.
miracle baby.
Oh, so you wasn't supposed to have kids. You popped that goddamn coochie and God sent the miracle baby and exposed your ass. See? Pull your card. Pull your card. How many times I be telling y'all about pulling your card? You know, they always say what's done in the dark come to the light. I don't believe that all the time. You know what I'm saying? I do believe that some niggas take some shit to the grave with them. But this is definitely pull your card, all right? So, like I told y'all, 2016 alignment season, 2017 pull your card season, 2019 the year of protection. You know what I mean? So, she wasn't supposed to have a baby. That's why she popping that pussy. And shout out to all the chicks out there that's on birth control that believe in their birth control under the name of God. And also the chicks that know that they can't have no babies and shit still fuck up on their ass. Woo! Life must be fucked up.
This is a calendar that indicates the years you've been with Mr. Robinson.
Damn.
The second page of what you presented here indicates in 2004 you meet the other potential father.
Yes, Your Honor.
Then you have a little break in 2005. 2006, you reconnect with that other potential father, and you're with him all the way through 2011.
It was more like when we would get into it, when he would put me out That's who I would kick it with. That's who I would call.
That's who you would kick it
And during
with.
the time of conception, you were with this other guy as well.
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Robinson, I can tell by the look on your face you did not know this.
Oh, no, not at all, Your Honor.
So what was your understanding of the relationship with the other guy? Because there's a lot of blue going on up there.
No understanding, Your Honor. I didn't think it was another guy. No way.
So this is your first time figuring that out right now?
Yes, Your Honor. Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Mr. Robinson, do you now feel like there's even more of a chance Brandon Jr. is not your biological child?
I mean, yeah, 8 years, Your Honor. I'm so confused. Look, but
Damn.
I feel
That's understandable given the circumstances
Yeah.
and the information that's been presented in court today. Ms. Fuller,
Yes, Your Honor.
how do you keep an 8-year affair a secret?
I mean, like,
Go ahead and talk to him, because I can see you.
I'm sorry.
I understand, Felicia.
I am so sorry that I did this to you.
Damn.
That's my dude. You hear me?
Because if he's not the father, like, it's just going to be me and him, I feel.
Hey, I'm sorry, man. You can't apologize for 8 years. You can't apologize for 8 years, man. You just can't.
And now your baby has bonded with Mr. Robinson. I mean, he considers him his daddy.
Yes.
So, I hate to bring him up, but how are you explaining all this to this other guy? Does he know that Brandon Jr. could potentially be his biological child?
Yes, he knows.
If he is his biological father, does he want to be a part of Brandon Jr.'s life?
I wouldn't want him to be a part of his life. Because he's not like the type of guy that you just want.
Oh, so she went for that dick. She went for that dick, man. What I told y'all, man. She went for that dick and she stayed with the homie because he was willing to take care of that baby and he was more like a family man. And she saw him as a sucker and a simp. You know what I'm saying? And that's why she over there apologizing and shit because she hoping that he take her ass back. But, you know, knowing this type of dude, he seemed like he might stick around. Even if that baby ain't his. But we'll see. But he ain't like the typical dude, I can tell you that right now. Just by looking at this dude, he ain't the typical man.
Raise your kid or, you know.
It's just the kind you just want to go to his house every time you get in an argument with your boyfriend.
At the time, yes.
So the truth is, with this mistake, you could lose a good man and your son could lose a great father.
Yes, Your Honor.
Well, Mr. Robinson,
Yes, ma'am.
do you want to still be in a relationship with Miss Fuller if, in fact, it's determined that he is not?
Your Honor, a relationship as far as what? Like our friendship that we have or
No, I mean a relationship.
together? No.
Okay,
She
he don't
broke-
want her. He charging the ass to the game, boy. You better.
It's me. Okay? We were supposed to get married in July. Okay? So when Miss Fuller told me, you know, that she didn't want to be with me anymore or whatever, I said, fine. But there is no coming back. When you decide, okay, hey, I've sold my royal oats, I'm going to come back and, you know, be with you. I won't be there like
But
that.
that's not why I broke up with you.
But I will
Why did you
always
break
be there.
up
Yeah,
with
I would love.
I did it for myself. I did it because I need to learn how to love myself more instead of trying
Amen.
to build a relationship with somebody and I'm not loving myself. I'm loving you more than I'm loving me. Like, that's not right. I need to build myself up.
It seemed like it seemed like, you know, she was the type. She keeping it real with what she said, that she gotta love herself. So obviously she felt bad about being in this man's face and not living the right way. She felt like she didn't live her life according to the right alignment. She pretty much got nigga excuses. But there are women that, you know, very few women come out and say it like this and get caught red-handed like this and do it as messy as she did it like this. So she keeping it funky towards the end, but she still raggedy as fuck. That coochie still got spider webs and all kind of hanging low like a drawstring and all. But hopefully, you know what I'm saying, she can dip in the water and some vinegar and that thing soak right back like SpongeBob SquarePants and, you know, get right back to soaking.
So that's why I broke up with him. It wasn't because of, you know, I wanted to be with somebody else. Like, I just feel like I need to get myself together and my life together for my son.
Respect that.
You know what's so funny though? I can look at it back, and there's a lot of women that feel her pain. Like one of them white girls look like she get down, and you know I hate to say, but that sister in the back too. She seemed like she got some baggage too, and that's why she in the back like, yeah, that's right, you tell them, that's right, you tell them. You know what I'm saying? Because these niggas just don't be knowing. A bitch be stressing sometimes. The bitch just needs some dick on the side, and the nigga on the goddamn couch that gonna take care of this baby and do whatever I say sometimes or whatever. But sometimes when shit don't go my way, I'm going to my side nigga and I'm getting this dick. Hey, shout out to old boy too on the side, man. That nigga been keeping it funky for that goddamn long. That's a real nigga. That's a real side nigga. Ladies, y'all might want to invest into a nigga like that. The only thing is he hitting the raw, but if you fucking somebody for 8 whole goddamn years, you probably gonna fuck him raw. God damn. It was trust. Woo! God damn shit fucked up.
Understandable, Ms. Fuller. Now, Mr. Robinson, I want to ask you this. In your petition to the court, you indicated you were also requesting that the court award you $100 because if Brandon Jr. is not your biological child, you want his name to be changed.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you, Your Honor. That was said out of anger, okay? At the time, but...
Are you withdrawing your petition because you haven't quite decided yet, and it's something you would like to revisit at another time?
Oh shit, this shit hard for him. This shit gotta be hard, bro. It gotta be hard when you connect yourself to a child, man. When you connect yourself to a child, man, that's something, man. I know somebody that went through that shit. I know somebody who, adopted a child, and you know what I mean. They adopted a child. Him and his wife got the kid from somebody else on the other side of the family, and they didn't want the baby. It was a little baby girl. And they ended up keeping the baby for like a good 3 weeks or whatever, buying her a crib, giving all kind of toys, taking care of her and everything. She was starting to enjoy them, you know what I'm saying? The baby was just real playful, and then all of a sudden the mama wanted the baby back. And it was right before they signed the adoption papers and stuff like that. So, what I'm trying to say is the guy, my homeboy, he was real fucked up right after that, and he ain't got no other kids. He ain't got no biological kids. He got stuck on that baby, and he all fucked up, and it took him a while to get over that type of stuff. So I understand his pain. I don't feel his pain, but I understand it. Just because, man, like, homie ain't got no kids and I got a son, so, I be damn, I think about what I would go through if I found out my son wasn't mine, but that ain't my problem. Good God.
I don't want to change his name. I don't want to change his name. Everybody know him. Brandon. Everybody call him Brandon. Brandon. Lil BB. You can't just take that away from him.
So, with that said, Jerome, I think it's time we go to the result.
The baby yours? No, that baby ain't his, bro.
Results were prepared by DNA Diagnostics, and they read as follows.
Hey, you know what's so funny? The baby his. I'm gonna say the baby his. Just because, you know what I'm saying? It's easy for the baby to turn out not to be his. But I think that baby gonna be his.
Dinner time?
That baby just picked up, some traits from the ancestors or whatever, from way back to 1930 or 1800s or 1700. That's all. The baby gonna turn out to be his. It just picked up on one of the little old ancestors. That's all. I think so. Let's wait till this commercial finish. Hold on real quick. You gotta make sure this commercial good.
Do you want to watch Paternity Court on TV? Go to paternitycourt.tv to find your local listings. In the case of Robinson v. Fuller, as it pertains to the paternity of Brandon Robinson Jr., Mr. Brandon Robinson Sr., you are his father.
What I told your ass? Nigga? I told you, boy. Oh, that boy giving the motherfucking Will Smith Pursuit of Happiness clap at towards the end when he knew he got that job. I told you, man, that baby just picked up a little bit of old Hispanic from the ancestors. That's all. That baby is, man. I knew that baby was his. The baby just, now she done did all that motherfucking coochie popping, all that exposing the pussy. Now she gotta sew it back up. God damn, this shit fucked up. Sheesh. She done told on her pussy.
I have to ask you how you feel.
Oh man, you know, this like my son say, he come to me, Daddy, he be like, Daddy, this the best day ever. You know, he always say, best day ever. So this ranks right up there, finding out that, you know.
How you feel, Miss Fuller?
I'm relieved.
You better be.
We have to understand.
Man, y'all, I'm sorry, dog. Bruh, in order for her to get that nigga back, oh, Lord. And that's if he allow it. And I don't know if he gonna accept the woman back, because usually when shit go down like that with a man, and I say it's fucked up, but hey, that's just how I go. You know, women are more likely to go back to the man more than the woman. The man is more likely to go back to the woman. That's just how it is. Don't ask me why. It is what it is. But in order for her to keep this nigga, she gonna have to cook, clean, suck this nigga left and right nut. You know what I'm saying? Lick his neck, lick his back, lick the ass, just like that. You know what I'm saying? Whoo, goddamn. Yeah. She gonna have to do some things. I mean, hell, she already popping that coochie on the side anyway for 8 whole years. Another nigga was sharing that coochie. You better put that coochie on reserves and put all your energy into him. So whatever you were doing over there with that nigga, whatever the hell he was doing, you better make it work. Because obviously, I don't think homie dick game is good with her. And I think that's what that is, or whatever, you know. Obviously, I think she a sex addict, too. You know, usually women like these, they just love fucking all the time. So I'm pretty sure she wanted the dick more than that nigga. And, you know, whenever they went at it, or whatever, you know, they were fucking up, depending on how he handled the situation, she already knew how to handle hers. He would probably one of them type that, you know, wouldn't fuck with her, or, you know, wouldn't communicate with her. I don't know. But for her to be getting dick on the side like that for 8 whole years, bro, on and off, man, look, she loved to have sex. You hear me? And if you're not a drinker, if you're not a smoker, you're a sex addict. And she could be a drinker or a smoker, but she damn sure love fucking. I'm telling you that. It ain't the man. It ain't the man. Trust me. She'll do it with a whole other nigga if she could get away with it. Now she don't put a whole coochie on blast for the world. Good Lord, baby.
Jerome, how many times do I have to say it? But it never gets old. You cannot seek counsel under the covers. This is the perfect opportunity to begin again. Now, in that new beginning, the first thing you have to do is exactly what you spoke about. Learn how to love yourself more than you do. Because that's going to affect the choices you make in life. You understand?
Yes, sir.
If you don't feel you're worth it, you're going to keep making the wrong decisions. And you are worth it. All right?
Yes, sir.
I wish you all the very, very best of luck.
Thank you, Honor.
I'm so happy, Jerome.
White girl in the back tearing up and shit like that. Now, why was she? Is she either tearing up for the family, or she tearing up because she feel old homegirl pain?
I love this news, don't you?
Great news. Best
This
news.
is the best day ever, right?
day
ever.
Congratulations. Court is adjourned.
And when I first heard the news, I felt great. It was great. It was a beautiful feeling, wonderful feeling. So I say, best day ever. Best day ever.
I apologize for everything I put you through.
I bet for
She apologized, but she don't really apologize. She just apologized. Look at her face. Look at her face. She don't apologize. Look at his eyes. Look at the baby in La La Land. Look at his eyes. He's trying to read through her, and he's trying to get through the pain, and he recovering. And her, she that guilt, she trying to sell it, and she hoping that he buy the bullshit so she can stick around and do whatever she want to do again. So she will do it again. Trust me, she'll do that shit on the low. She can't keep that pussy locked.
Just hope we can just continue our friendship. And Brandon together.
We got it. You know that.
Yeah, she feel bad, but you know, hopefully he don't dip back in there again, because obviously, man, she must got some satanic coochie. I'm the shit.